The artificial intelligence world just got turned completely upside down and most people have no clue what just happened. While everyone was obsessing over ChatGPT and Claude, a Chinese company called DeepSeek quietly released something that has Silicon Valley executives losing sleep and questioning everything they thought they knew about AI development. This isn't just another AI model launch, this is potentially the biggest disruption to hit the tech industry since the iPhone changed everything back in 2007. What I'm about to tell you will fundamentally change how you think about artificial intelligence, global competition, and the future of technology itself. By the end of this video, you'll understand why DeepSeek represents a seismic shift that could reshape the entire AI landscape and why the biggest names in tech are scrambling to respond. Let me start with a story that perfectly illustrates what we're dealing with. Imagine you've been training for a marathon for 2 years, spending thousands of dollars on the best equipment, nutrition, and coaching. Then on race day, someone shows up wearing regular sneakers and a t-shirt, having trained for just 6 months on a shoestring budget, and they not only keep pace with you but actually pull ahead. That's essentially what DeepSeek just did to the entire AI industry. DeepSeek is a Chinese artificial intelligence company that emerged from High Flyer Capital Management, a quantitative hedge fund. Unlike the household names we're familiar with, DeepSeek operated largely under the radar, focusing intensely on research and development without the fanfare and marketing blitzes we've become accustomed to from American tech giants. Here's where things get absolutely fascinating. While companies like OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic have been burning through billions of dollars and consuming massive amounts of computational resources to train their AI models, DeepSeek took a completely different approach. They developed what they call DeepSeek v3, and the results are nothing short of extraordinary. The first shocking truth about DeepSeek is the cost factor. Industry estimates suggest that training advanced AI models typically costs hundreds of millions of dollars. GPT-4, for example, likely cost OpenAI somewhere between $100 to $200 million to develop and train. DeepSeek accomplished something comparable for a fraction of that cost. We're talking about potentially 90% less expensive than what Western companies are spending. But here's what makes this even more remarkable. DeepSeek didn't just build a cheaper alternative, they built something that in many benchmarks performs at or near the level of the most advanced models available today. Independent testing has shown DeepSeek v3 competing directly with GPT-4 and Claude in various tasks, from reasoning and mathematics to creative writing and code generation. This leads us to the second surprising truth: the efficiency breakthrough. DeepSeek's innovation isn't just about spending less money, it's about fundamental advances in how AI models can be architected and trained. They've developed techniques that allow their models to achieve remarkable performance while using significantly less computational power during both training and inference. Think about the implications of this. If you can achieve similar results for 90% less cost, you've just democratized access to advanced AI in a way that could completely reshape the competitive landscape. Small companies, startups, and even individual developers could potentially access AI capabilities that were previously only available to tech giants with unlimited budgets. The third truth that nobody talks about is the geopolitical dimension of what's happening here. For years, there's been an assumption in Western tech circles that China was playing catch-up in AI development. The narrative was that while China might excel at manufacturing and implementation, the cutting-edge research and innovation would continue to come from Silicon Valley. DeepSeek's breakthrough shatters this assumption completely. This isn't about copying or reverse engineering existing technology, this appears to be genuine innovation that leapfrogs current approaches. It suggests that the global AI race is far more competitive than many people realized, and that innovation can come from unexpected places. But wait, there's more to this story that makes it even more intriguing. DeepSeek has made some of their research and models available to the broader community, which is a stark contrast to the increasingly closed and proprietary approach taken by many Western AI companies. While OpenAI started with "open" in their name, they've become progressively more secretive about their methods and models. This open approach from DeepSeek creates interesting dynamics. It means that researchers worldwide can study, build upon, and potentially improve these techniques. It also means that the innovations pioneered by DeepSeek could spread rapidly throughout the AI community, accelerating development across the board. The fourth surprising truth involves the technical architecture itself. DeepSeek has implemented novel approaches to model training that challenge conventional wisdom about how to build large language models. Without getting too deep into the technical weeds, they've made innovations in areas like attention mechanisms, parameter efficiency, and training methodologies that allow them to squeeze more capability out of fewer resources. These aren't minor optimizations, these appear to be fundamental reimaginings of how AI models should be constructed. It's like discovering a completely new way to build engines that are both more powerful and more fuel efficient than anything that came before. Now, let's talk about what this means for you personally. If DeepSeek's approach proves to be reproducible and scalable, we could be looking at a future where powerful AI capabilities become dramatically more accessible and affordable. This could accelerate AI adoption across industries, enable new types of applications that weren't economically feasible before, and potentially lead to rapid advances in AI-powered products and services. For businesses, this could mean that the competitive moat that comes from having access to expensive AI technology might be shrinking rapidly. Companies that assumed they could maintain advantages through exclusive partnerships with major AI providers might find themselves on more level playing ground. For developers and entrepreneurs, this could open up entirely new possibilities for building AI-powered applications without requiring massive capital investment or technical infrastructure. But here's the fifth truth that's perhaps most important: this development highlights how quickly the AI landscape can change. Just when everyone thought they understood the competitive dynamics and who the major players were, a relatively unknown company demonstrates that the game can be changed completely through innovative approaches rather than just throwing more money at the problem. This raises important questions about how we should think about AI development going forward. Are there other breakthrough approaches waiting to be discovered? Are we potentially over-engineering and overspending on AI development when more elegant solutions might exist? The response from established AI companies has been telling. Rather than dismissing DeepSeek's achievements, many are clearly taking them seriously and likely scrambling to understand and potentially incorporate similar approaches into their own development processes. There are also broader implications for AI safety and governance. If advanced AI capabilities become dramatically cheaper and more accessible to develop, this could complicate efforts to regulate and control AI development. It's much easier to oversee a small number of well-funded companies than to monitor a potentially large ecosystem of developers with access to powerful but inexpensive AI tools. Looking ahead, DeepSeek's breakthrough represents a potential inflection point in AI development. It suggests that we might be entering a new phase where innovation and efficiency matter more than raw computational power and unlimited budgets. This could accelerate AI progress in unexpected ways, lead to more diverse and competitive AI ecosystem, and ultimately result in better AI tools and applications for everyone. But it also introduces new uncertainties about how quickly the AI landscape might continue to evolve. The story of DeepSeek is ultimately a reminder that in technology, assumptions about who the leaders are and how progress happens can be overturned remarkably quickly. It shows that innovation doesn't always come from where you expect it, and that efficient approaches can sometimes beat brute force methods. Whether DeepSeek maintains its current trajectory or faces challenges as they scale remains to be seen. But what's already clear is that they've fundamentally altered the conversation about AI development and forced the entire industry to reconsider its assumptions about cost, efficiency, and innovation in artificial intelligence. The AI revolution is far from over, and DeepSeek just proved that the most surprising developments might still be ahead of us. I hope you found a ton of value in this video. If you're ready to dive deeper and discover how to make money without even making videos, then check out the related video below. It's like a free course, just for you. Can't wait to see you there.